Politicians are often seen as public servants, but behind the curtains, many of them are making huge fortunes. In fact, studies show that about 1 in 3 US politicians have some form of financial ties that could be considered a conflict of interest. Shockingly, the 2016 Panama Papers leak revealed over 200 politicians worldwide hiding money in offshore accounts, some with billions of dollars stashed away. Yet, despite these numbers, the public often remains unaware of the real wealth politicians amass. This video will reveal the hidden playbook politicians use to get rich. From shady deals with lobbyists to offshore bank accounts, these are strategies that help them turn their public office into private profit. You'll learn how they build vast fortunes, all while maintaining the image of serving the people. So, if you've ever wondered how some politicians end up with millions, or even billions, by the time they retire, you're about to find out. Chapter 1. Master the art of public service. The first step to getting rich as a corrupt politician is to master the art of public service. To the outside world, you're working tirelessly for the people. But behind the scenes, it's all about positioning yourself for power and profit. The key here is to build a reputation as a tireless, humble servant. This creates a strong public image that helps you protect your private interests. Take former US Senator Ted Stevens, for example. He became known as the honest Alaskan, always framing his actions as in the public's best interest. In truth, he was involved in an array of unethical deals, including accepting gifts and kickbacks. But his public persona allowed him to stay in power for years, making millions from behind the scenes. Chapter 2. Deals in the shadows. The secret world of lobbyists. Once you've established your public image, it's time to tap into the shadow world of lobbyists and private interest groups. Lobbyists have long been the bridge between big businesses and government. In 2020 alone, lobbyists spent over $3.5 billion on influencing lawmakers. This creates a unique opportunity for politicians to profit from backdoor deals. As a politician, your job is to make sure that these lobbyists get what they want, whether it's favorable legislation or government contracts. In return, they'll help you get paid. A great example is former Representative Duke Cunningham, who was convicted of accepting $2.4 million in bribes from defense contractors in exchange for lucrative contracts. It's all about leveraging power for profit in the shadows. Chapter 3. Creating your own money machine. Government contracts and kickbacks. Now that you're deep in the lobbying world, let's talk about how to directly make money. Government contracts. The US government spends trillions every year on contracts for everything from infrastructure to technology. Politicians can control which companies win these contracts, and with that power comes the opportunity for payoffs. In fact, kickbacks from these deals are so common that the FBI even has a dedicated team to investigate public corruption tied to government contracts. For example, in the case of Illinois Senator Rod Blagojevich, he tried to sell the Senate seat left vacant by Barack Obama's election in exchange for political donations. Politicians know that securing these deals, and the payoffs that come with them, is an easy way to build wealth. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the shady side of politics and how the rich play the game. Chapter 4. The power of patronage. Building a network of favor that pays. A politician's true wealth often lies not just in government contracts, but in the network of favors they build over the years. Patronage, or the practice of appointing loyal supporters to government positions, can be a goldmine. These loyalists often help advance the politician's interests, either directly or indirectly. For example, when Richard Nixon was president, he filled his cabinet with supporters who were more than willing to help him cover up his misdeeds. In return, many of these supporters went on to lucrative careers after their time in government. By building a loyal network, you ensure that those around you are always looking out for your financial interests as well. Chapter 5. Offshore and under the radar. Hiding your ill-gotten gains. So, you've made the money. But how do you hide it? Offshore accounts and shell companies are the tools of choice for corrupt politicians. According to a 2016 report by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists, over 140 politicians worldwide are known to have hidden wealth in offshore accounts. These accounts let you keep your assets out of the public eye and avoid paying taxes. Famous examples include former leaders like Vladimir Putin, who has been accused of hiding wealth through a network of offshore companies. While on the surface, Putin denies any personal wealth, the evidence suggests otherwise. By hiding money offshore, you reduce the risk of legal scrutiny, all while maintaining a facade of modesty. Chapter 6. The exit plan. Retiring with a fortune, and no questions asked. Once you've accumulated wealth through corrupt means, it's important to plan your exit. Politicians who get too greedy often end up in prison, but those who plan ahead can retire comfortably with little to no fallout. The key is to exit before the public or law enforcement catches on. Former Prime Minister of Italy, Silvio Berlusconi, is a perfect example. Despite numerous criminal charges and scandals, he was able to retire with his fortune largely intact. He built a media empire that continued to pay dividends even after he left office. Having a long-term exit strategy ensures that you keep your money and your freedom, even after leaving public office. And there you have it, the strategies politicians use to turn their public service into private profit. Don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening content. Getting rich as a corrupt politician might seem like a dark art, but the strategies are clear: build a public image, form secret deals, create money machines, build loyal networks, hide your wealth, and finally, exit gracefully. It's a system that's worked for countless politicians around the world. While most of these strategies are illegal, they continue to be used by the powerful to maintain their fortunes. So, if you're looking to play the game, it helps to know the rules, even if they aren't the rules that most people play by.